How to ask for more money. The salary negotiation story. Introduction. Let's talk about a secret. It is a topic that everyone thinks about, but nobody wants to discuss. It is not politics. It is not religion. It is money. Specifically, your salary. Do you feel that you work very hard? Do you stay late at the office? Do you solve problems that are not your responsibility? And yet, at the end of the month, do you look at your bank account and think, is this it? Is this all I get? If you answered yes, then you are underpaid. But here is the problem. Asking for more money is terrifying. You are afraid your boss will get angry. You are afraid they will say no. You are afraid they will think you are greedy. So you stay silent. You wait. You hope that one day your boss will magically notice your hard work and give you a bag of gold. I have bad news for you. That will never happen. In business, you don't get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate. In this video, I am going to tell you the story of my 2 salary negotiations. The first one was a disaster. I made every mistake possible, and I got nothing. The second one was a success. I got a 20% raise. I will teach you the exact English phrases I used. You will learn words like market rate, performance review, leverage, and counteroffer. Stop waiting. It's time to get paid. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Disaster. Let's go back 5 years. I was working as a junior marketing assistant. I was a good employee. I came to work early. I finished all my tasks. But my life was expensive. My rent increased. My car broke down. I needed money badly. I decided, today is the day. I will ask for a raise. Mistake number 1. Bad timing. I didn't schedule a meeting. I just knocked on my boss's door while he was eating a sandwich and looking at a stressful email. Me. Hi, Dave. Can I talk to you? Boss. I'm busy, but okay. What is it? Me. Well, I was thinking. I need more money. Mistake number 2. Focus on personal needs. Me. You see, my landlord raised my rent, and my car needs a new engine. It costs $500. So I need a raise to pay my bills. The boss stopped eating. He looked at me coldly. Boss, listen, I am sorry about your car, but the company pays you for your job, not for your car repairs. We don't have the budget right now. Sorry. He went back to his email. I walked out, feeling small and stupid. The lesson. Never ask for a raise because you need it. The company is not a charity. The company is a business. They don't care about your rent. They care about value. If you want more money, you must prove that you are worth more money to them. Chapter 2. The Preparation. Doing your homework. 2 years later, at a different job, I was ready to try again. But this time, I had a plan. Negotiation is 90% preparation and only 10% talking. I followed a 3-step process. Step 1. Know your market rate. Vocabulary. Market rate or market value. This is the average salary for your position in your city. I went to websites like Glassdoor, Payscale, and LinkedIn. I searched for Senior Marketing Specialist Salary. I found out that the average salary was $60,000. My salary was $50,000. This was a shock. I was earning $10,000 less than the average. This gave me confidence. I wasn't being greedy. I was being underpaid. Step 2. Build your brag sheet. Vocabulary. To brag means to speak proudly about yourself. Usually it is bad to brag, but in a negotiation it is necessary. I took a piece of paper and wrote down everything I did in the last year. But I didn't write, I worked hard. That is too vague. I used numbers and data. Bad. I managed the social media account. Good. I increased our Instagram followers by 50% in 6 months. Bad. I helped with sales. Good. My email campaign generated $20,000 in revenue. This is called quantifying your value. Bosses love numbers. Numbers are facts. You cannot argue with facts. Step 3. Schedule the meeting. Don't surprise your boss. Send an email. The email subject: performance review and career discussion. Do not write salary talk in the subject. It sounds aggressive. Career discussion sounds professional. Chapter 3. The meeting begins. Setting the tone. The day of the meeting arrived. My hands were shaking a little bit under the table, but my face was calm. My boss, Sarah, sat down. Sarah. Hi, so you wanted to discuss your career? The opening. Always start with positivity. Do not start with complaints. This is called the sandwich method. Positive, negative. Ask positive. Me. Yes, Sarah. First, I want to say that I really enjoy working here. I love the team, and I am proud of the projects we finished this year. Sarah. That's great to hear. The pivot. The change. Now you move to your achievements. Me. I've been reflecting on my contributions over the last 12 months. Since I started leading the new project, I opened my notebook. This is important. Having notes shows you are prepared. Me. I have trained 2 new employees, which saved the company time, and as you know, I increased our sales figures by 15%. Sarah. Yes, you have done a great job. She agreed. This is the trap. Once the boss agrees that you are doing a great job, it is very hard for them to say you don't deserve a raise. Chapter 4. The Ask. The Magic Phrases. Now comes the scary part. Asking for the number. Many people say, I want a raise. This is too direct. It sounds like a demand. Here is the B1 plus level phrase I used. It is polite, professional, and powerful. The phrase, based on my performance and my market research, I would like to adjust my salary to reflect my current value. Notice the word adjust. Raise sounds like you want extra. Adjust sounds like you are fixing a mistake. It sounds like fairness. Me. I have looked at the current market rate for my role. Considering my results, I believe a salary of $60,000 is fair. Silence. After you say the number, shut up. Do not speak. Count to 10 in your head. Many people get nervous and say, or maybe $55,000 or whatever you want. Don't do that. Say the number. Wait for the answer. Chapter 5. The Negotiation. Handling the No. In a perfect world, the boss says yes immediately. In the real world, the boss usually says no or maybe. Sarah, listen, I agree you are doing great work, but $60,000 is a big jump. That is a 20% increase. The budget is tight this year. This is the objection. Most people give up here. They say, oh, okay. Sorry for asking. But this is where the negotiation starts. Technique 1. The we perspective. Don't fight against the boss. Fight with the boss against the problem. Me. I understand the budget is tight. However, finding a new person to replace me would also be expensive and take time. I want to stay here and help the company grow. Is there any flexibility? Sarah. I can't do $60,000. The maximum I can authorize is $55,000. Technique 2. The counteroffer. She offered $55,000. I wanted $60,000. I could accept it. It is still a raise. But remember, compensation is not just money. If they cannot give you cash, ask for benefits. Me. Okay, $55,000 is a good step. Since we cannot reach $60,000, could we look at other parts of the compensation package? Vocabulary. Compensation package. This includes salary, vacation, bonuses, insurance, remote work. Me. Could we add an extra week of paid vacation? Or perhaps I could work from home 2 days a week. Working from home saves me money on gas and lunch. So it is like a raise. Sarah. Vacation is difficult, but I can approve the remote work 2 days a week. Me. So, $55,000 plus 2 days of remote work? Sarah. Yes, I can do that. Me. Deal. Chapter 6. Closing the deal. Get it in writing. I walked out of that room feeling like a champion. I didn't get the full $60,000, but I got a $5,000 raise and I got to work from home. It was a victory. But wait, the story is not finished. There is one final crucial rule. If it is not in writing, it didn't happen. Sometimes bosses forget. Sometimes bosses leave the company. Immediately after the meeting, send a summary email. The email. Hi Sarah, thank you for the meeting today. I am happy to accept the new salary of $55,000 and the remote work arrangement starting next month. Best regards. This confirms everything. Now you are safe. Chapter 7. Vocabulary Review. Getting Rich with Words. That was my story. Before you go and ask for your millions, let's review the essential vocabulary you need for your negotiation. 1. Salary versus wage. Salary is a fixed amount per year, example $50,000. Wage is what you are paid per hour, aged $20 per hour. Negotiations usually happen for salaries. 2. Raise, an increase in pay. I got a raise. 3. Promotion, moving up to a higher job title, e.g. from junior to manager. Usually comes with a raise. 4. Benefits, perks, extra things you get. Health insurance, gym membership, company car. 5. Gross versus net. Gross salary, the total money before tax. Net salary, the money that actually hits your bank account. After tax. Always negotiate the gross amount. 6. To lowball. This is when an employer offers you a very, very low salary, hoping you will accept it because you are desperate. Don't let them lowball you. Conclusion: mental barriers. Friends, I want to end with one thought. The biggest barrier to getting more money is not your English level. It is your mindset. We often suffer from imposter syndrome. We think, I am lucky to have this job. I shouldn't ask for more. But remember, employment is a trade. You trade your time and skills for their money. It is a business deal. If you have improved your skills, your price should go up. If you speak English, which you do, your price should go up. Don't be the guy from my first story with the broken car, begging for help. Be the professional who knows their value. Do the research. Practice the phrases. Send the email. The worst thing they can say is no. And if they say no today, you can ask again in 6 months. Or you can find a company that will say yes. If this video gave you the courage to ask for a raise, hit the like button. It helps the channel raise its views. And if you are looking for a new job because your boss refused to pay you, you must watch my video, The Job Interview Nightmare. Learn from my mistakes. It will help you get the salary you deserve at a new company. Tell me in the comments, have you ever asked for a raise? Was it scary? Thanks for watching, and go get that money.